inner mind. We're going to go into the inner mind and the deleting. Before we go, we want to go talk a little bit about the heart. And they discovered that the West discovered now that we have a second brain in the abdominal, and there's the book called The Second Brain. And also they discovered we have another brain in the heart, and now they discover all the immune system have a brain. I mean, our soldier equipped with brain. It's a lot of brain. They have to remember a lot of things, you know. So the heart can remember, okay? And it's one of the very important, it's a very special build. The heart is very special build than any other organs, because the heart had to pump, continuously pump. And the heart can receive intuitions. So the heart, we already mentioned that it's about 25,000 miles long. And so the heart, we always say the heart is the lord of the organs. Why? Or if we say a little bit thing, the heart is the most, what we call by networking. It's connecting with everything. Okay? From here, it's connecting with everything. Because from the heart, when it pumps, it goes to everywhere. So in 20 seconds, the heart to pump the blood traveling around the world one round. And that's just a lot of work to do every day. Okay? So in a Tao, we believe if you put a good message, okay, in the heart, go everywhere, right or wrong. From the heart, it's connecting to every single part of the body. So if you put love, appreciation in the heart, it goes everywhere, right? So it's the best communication, the best way to do communication with the whole body. So if you can learn how to make your heart calm, make your heart soft, make your heart feel appreciation, make your heart feel love, so it's going to spread to the whole body. Okay? Know anywhere your heart not reach, and know anywhere your mind don't reach. Okay? So that's why my eye heart power is very powerful. When you learn how to understand it and use it right, you can. Okay? So we're going to start with the heart, and we're going to learn a very simple way to delete the emotional. Now they discover that the eyes, we already know that the eyes, okay? The eyes are very connecting the brain, left and right brain. And they have a research that said when people are very emotional, if they can go sleep at night well, and the eye are moving, left and right and left and right. And they discover that during sleep and the eye moving, it's processing the emotional. And when you wake up in the next day, you feel better. But if people cannot sleep at night very well, and the eye don't have no chance to move, when the next day come back, the emotional get worse. And they go on day by day by day. After that, the people feel very emotional. So out of this, the West discovered this is another method. And to get rid of the karma by moving the eye. We call eye desensitize EMDA. Okay? And one of the students is from here. We're going to instructor also. And he do this a lot in Vancouver. And so he come to start, when he learned, when he look at the inner mind, he said, my God, this is many thousand years they discover. Exactly what they discover now. Okay? So now I understand very well, because the inner mind are so much involved with emotional. So what we're going to do, you're going to look down into the heart, and we're going to look left and right, and you try to look in left and right in the figure 8. Left, right, and left, right. Now, you have to make it simple. All you do is looking left, looking right, looking left, looking right. It's just like you go in to delete the emotional in the hard disk. So the Tao believe that organs store emotional, and the brain have a link, or we call a file name in it. When you see something, for example, the person that you hate when you hate somebody, and the face appear on you. So whatever you see the face, you think about the face, what happened? You get emotional, angry, and okay. So in the Taoism said, in this way, you are losing so much energy. Okay. Now at night, if you sleep down and your enemy do a very bad thing for you today, and you try to sleep, and suddenly you think about the person, and the face pop right in front of you. Ooh, you're coming up. And you know what happened the whole night? You cannot sleep. Okay? So, forgive, forget, and let go is one way. But you need to forgive 7 times 7 in order to delete your bladder or your enemy face out. It's a lot of forgiveness. Okay? This one work. Okay? And after we finish, we're going to do 9 times, 9 or 10. Okay? And we're going to go up to the brain. Also, we're looking left figure 8, right figure 8, like this. You do about 9 sets. We believe that in this simple way, you delete them. You try it out. If you have somebody that you are very hate, and every time people mention the name, you think about it, or people, you see the image of it, and immediately you get angry. Okay? You try to do the deleting, 1 set, rest, and try to think about the person's face again. Okay? And sometimes 1 time is not enough. Maybe 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times, 4 sets. And when you think about the person's face, and you started to, blur. You started to get blur. And you say, when you don't see your enemy face very clear, it's not going to affect you anymore. You see the point there? And eventually, you try to think about your enemy face, the one that you hate a lot, and you can't even think about the face. You are very good with it. You are forgive, forget, and you let go. And gone, finished. Okay? And anytime it happens again, you just do it. You just do it. And you can really control your emotional. If you learn how to control your emotional, immediately you have more energy. That's all. Immediately you have more energy because emotional it on us. Very powerful, extremely powerful. Okay, so we're going to redo the inner mind. So you have a little bit thing to remember about emotional. The Tao's separate the emotional in each particular organs. So we start with the heart sound, the heart. So in the Tao, we believe the heart store love, joy, happy, appreciation, compassion, unconditional love. Also, the negative part, hatred, impatience, hastiness, cruelty. It's stored in the heart. So it's our job to find a balance of these 2 emotional. Okay, so that is the number 1. So heart also connecting with red color and also connecting with summer. Okay, we start summer now. So after the summer, what season? So we call Indian summer between the 2 seasons. So Indian summer involved with the spleen, pancreas, and stomach, the earth season. Okay, the earth. So on the left-hand side, put your hand on the left-hand side. Spleen, pancreas, and the stomach. Okay? So we give them a yellow light. And the emotional that the Tao give is worry, anxiety, and mistrust. And a good emotional, we believe that openness, fairness, and trust. Okay, and so that is sometimes we think that worry and anxiety is very mild emotional, but it's ongoing emotional, and eating on us little by little. Anxiety, anxiety is just very mild but ongoing. It's draining our energy day by day like that. Okay, now from the Indian summer, what we go? What season? Fall, and that is the lungs. Lung metal, fall, and white and metallic color. And we have courage, righteous feeling, tall, expanding feeling. Okay, and the negative part we have sadness, grief, and depressions. Okay, loss. Sometimes people cannot go over the loss. Okay, you lost your loved one, and you can very powerful. You can go in looking left and right, figure 8. You started to delete the sadness out, and to put back good memory back into the organ. Every time you finish, you need to put back good memory into the organ. Okay, putting good feeling into the organ. So from fall, we go into what? Winter. So kidney involved with winter, a blue color, and fear, phobia, trauma, and the frightenness stored in the kidney. So when fear is usually we call it squeeze all your life force out and we feel so cold. So that is fear. Is a very, very worst emotional. So in the Tao believe that if anything like person that you hate, you need to delete it. Some minor energy, you can compose them into be good energy. Some of them you need to recycle them, and you don't have much waste. Okay, it's just like the garbage in your house. If you started to set down, okay, this is toxic waste material, you need to properly handle it. Or this one leave leftover food, all these things, I can compose them, and you compose them. And this is aluminum can, bottle, I need to recycle it. And that's how we deal with our emotional. Now, we don't deal this emotional in this way. Then when we grow up, I grew up also. So we build God and Satan. So ask God forgiveness and blame Satan for causing us sin. So at least we have somebody to dump garbage and somebody to blame. So we dump garbage to God, and you think that God take your garbage? I don't think so. There's so many garbage dumping to God. God says, oh my God, what are they going to do with all this garbage? Now, only one thing can do it is the earth. Mother Earth take your garbage and recycle them. That's what the earth do. Okay? So that is a very important part to do. Now, in the middle 60, you said before that is all you should suppress. No, okay, should be holy, should be patient, should be, And one time we expose. Okay? People expose and get very sick. So later on in the middle 70s, you say, oh, you should express them out. Whatever you do, express them out. So we are expressed like you dumping garbage to the. So we become a garbage dumping society. You dump on me, I dump on you. And that's how we're doing, like that. So suppress not right, dumping garbage not right, and what are you going to do? Compose and recycling them. You see? That is the way. You have to do it. No other people can do it for you. Nowadays we have a lot of psychology. You take all your mixed garbage and you give to the psychology. Here my garbage, and here my money. Take it. And the psychology have to separate all your garbage. It's a lot of work. That's why a lot of psychology they have a very big problem. In America, psychology is the number one suicide, is the highest suicide rate in America. Because they get so many people garbage dumping on them, and that's what they're going to do. The last one, your liver. They always have pair organs, okay? Pair organs. Liver, gallbladder, heart, small intestine, lung, large intestine. Okay? Kidney, bladder, and sexual organ. So they always have pair organs. Okay? So liver, we believe that they store kindness, generosity. And they also store angry, jealousy, envy, frustration, guilty, and shame. It's a lot. It's a lot inside there. Okay? And we need to work with it. No any other people can work for you, believe me. So the Tao practice is teach you to become your own healer and teach you to become your own psychology, and you become your own master. That's how the Tao practice. Okay? And you learn it and you become your own healer. Okay? And you learn it well, you become your own psychology. You know how to handle your emotional. If you don't know how to handle your emotional, in the West now we started to understand IQ and EQ. Right? People can have a very high IQ, but they don't have EQ. Big trouble for the society. Okay? And this is the way to learn how to control your emotional. The best way is not control them, be friend with them, and try to find a balance, and try to compose and recycle. Okay?